Hello, I welcome you all in online classes of Scope IS Academy. Today we'll discuss the CSAT, UPSC CSAT examination which is held on 2021. So we'll discuss only maths and reasoning parts, right? So coming forward, the first question we are taking in this one. In a group of 120 person, 80 are Indian and rest are foreigners, right? So I'll just write down the main points. 120 is your total number. Total is 120. Indians are 80. And out of the question is saying that foreigners are 70. Right? So question is saying in a group of 120 person, 80 are Indians and rest are foreigners. So out of 120, 80 are Indians, then remaining is what? 40 are foreigners, right? Again question is saying that further 70 person in the group can speak English. So English how many person can speak English is what? 70%. Now question asking out the number of Indian who can speak English is. So if we assume that all foreigners speak English, that means out of this 70, 40 are foreigners. So remaining 30 is what? Indians. If we assume, right? If we assume that all foreigners speak English, so 40, the remaining 30 are Indian, right? But it is not necessary that all foreigners speak English. So I can say that the minimum 30 Indians are there who can speak English, but it could be more than 30 also if out of 40 only 30 speak English, right? So the answer is what? More than 30 or at least 30, right? So now we see that which is given in the option. Option is given 30 or less. No, because at least 30 is the minimum number of Indians who can speak English. So answer is what? 30 or more, right? So answer is 30 or more. This is your answer. If it is at least 30, then we could have done that one, right? Coming to the next one. Next question says that consider all three-digit number without repeating the digits, right? Obtaining using three non-zero digits which are multiple of 3. Multiple of 3. So 3, 6 and 9. Non-zero digit. We need to create a three-digit number, all possible numbers with these 3 digits non-repeating. That means non-repeating means what? We cannot repeat any digit out of this one, right? Let S be the sum of these all numbers, right? Now question saying that which of the following are correct. So if we say that there are 3 numbers, that means the total possibility of creating this number is what? Factorial 3. That means total 6 numbers can be there, right? 6 number can be there means every place, every number would take, right? I'll write down the all 6 numbers are 369, 396, 639, 693, 936 and 963. These are the 6 numbers. Now we can say that all digits of this one multiple of 3, that means the entire number is divisible by 3 or 9. 6 and 3, 9. So this number is divisible by 9. This is also divisible by 9. If we talk about the sum of this is obviously the sum of all these all numbers would be divisible by 9. But the problem is what? The one statement is provided, S is always divisible by 74. 74. We need to check it out for this one. Second statement says that S is always divisible by 9. Second is right, no problem, because the sum of this is what? Divisible by 9. So every number have the sum which is divisible by 9. That means sum of these number is also divisible by 9. Now we need to check out the by 74. 74 means what? 37 into 2. right? These are the 6 number. We'll just add on the numbers. normally, no problem. 9, 9, 6, 6 and 3, 3 means every number twice. 6 and 3, 9, 9, 18, 18 to the 36 means 6, 3 carry forward, 36 plus 3, 39 means 9, 36 plus 3, right, and 39. This is the number. Obviously, this is divisible by 2 also, and when we divide it by 74, we'll get that this is divisible. You can do that, right? So both the statements are right. So answer is what? Both 1 and 2 are right. Clear? Right? Coming to the next question. Next question says that there are two classes A and B. Class A and class B. Right? Two classes. The highest score in class A is 21 and the lowest is 17. Highest is 21 and lowest is 17 in class A. Talking about the class B, the highest score is 30. Right, and the lowest score is 22. Right, now question is saying that 4 students are shifted from A to B. 4 students, right? 4 students we are taking A to B. Now consider the following statements. Statement number 1 says that average score of class B will definitely decrease. Second says that the average score of class A will definitely increase. Right? So coming to that one. Second says that the average score of class B will definitely decrease. We'll consider that one. The minimum score is 22. That means I can say that the average is for class B is at least more than 22. I can say that because at least one person is there who is getting 30 number, right? Other, if I assume that all the remaining students are getting 22, then also the average is 22 point something. The average of class B cannot be less than 22. It is okay. Now, if we assume that all 4 students which we are taking from A to B has the maximum marks means 21, but still the all 4 have the marks less than the minimum score of B. That means the class B, every student of class B has to give some value to 4 students of class A so that they could be the equal. So, right? So in this case, we can say that the minimum score of class B is more than the maximum score of class A. That means the average of class B, initial average of class B is more than the maximum score of class A. So when we shift 4 students from A to B, the average of B would definitely decrease. Right? So average of B would decrease. Right? So first statement is what? Right in this case. Now talking about the second statement. Second statement says that the average of A would increase. Right. But we don't know about these 4 students that what is the score of this student, these students, right? So if we assume that students would be having the lowest mark, then the average would increase. But if students would be having the maximum marks, then the average of A would decrease. So we are not sure about the average of A, right? It could increase also, it could decrease also. So the right answer of this one is what? Average of B would decrease, definitely decrease. Only one statement is right. Now you can check out in your options, it would be most probably the only one, first one. The first statement is this one, right? Coming to the next question. So this is your right answer. Next question says that consider the statement and the questions. Okay, statement again. We have done these type of questions in the classes. This is what data sufficiency question. I have told you in the classes also. The Priya is 4 ranks below Seema and the 31st from bottom. Right, these 2 statements are given. So before reading the statements, I need to read out the question. Means to solving that question, which statement is required. Question is what is the CMA's rank? CMA's rank, and the total students are provided in the question is 40. Total is 40 students. In 40 students class, what is the CMA's rank? So statement 1 says that, we'll write down the important parts. Priya is 4 ranks below CMA. So if I assume that this is CMA, Priya is there 4 ranks below, right? And Priya is 31st from the bottom. 31st. So total is 40. So obviously we can calculate the rank of CMA. We need not to calculate. Obviously we can calculate, right? Whatever it is. So first is what? Right? So we can give the answers with the help of statement number 1. Talking about the statement 2. Statement 2 says that Anna is 2 ranks above CMA. Anna is 2 ranks above CMA. Right? This way. And 37th from the bottom, and Anna is 37th from the bottom, right? Total is 40, and the rank of Anna is provided from the bottom, so we can calculate the rank from the top also, and after that we can calculate the rank of CMA also. So both statements we can use separately also, not together. Statement 1 alone is sufficient. Statement 2 alone is also sufficient. So answer is what? Either of the statement is sufficient. Means the either statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone is sufficient to give the answer. Option C is this one. Right? Most of the times the sequence of question is changed, but the sequence of options are not changed. Right? So you can check out. This would be probably the option C, or we can say that either 1 or either 2. Again, next question is on the basis of again data sufficiency question. So I'm reading out the question. 2 statements are provided about A, B, C, D, E. The question is what? Who is the heaviest among A, B, C, D, E? Right? Heaviest among A, B, C, D and E. Right? Talking about the statement 1 again. Statement 1 says that each of A and D is heavier than each B and E and F. Question is saying that A and D are heavier. That means above part, right? After that B, E of B, E and F. A and D are heavier than B, E, F. Again it's saying but none of them is the heaviest. That means neither A nor D is heaviest. So out of A, B, C, D, E, who is the remaining one? C. So obviously these are not heaviest. So obviously C cannot take the below that one, because if C is below these two, so obviously out of these two, one should be heaviest. But question is saying that neither A nor D is heaviest. So remaining is what? C is the heaviest. So by the statement 1 alone, we can give the answer. C cannot take any place, or we can solve it in this way also. But we don't know about the positions, so we are saying that these are the above part, these 3 are no, we don't know the sequence of these 3, we don't know the sequence of these 2, but these are not the heaviest one. That mean the C could take only the above position. Coming to the second one, statement number 2. Statement 2 says that A is heavier than D. So A is heavier than D, it's okay, but is lighter than C. But no information is provided about B, about D. So B and D could take place here also, could take place here also. So statement 2 is not sufficient to get the answer. So the answer is what? Only statement 1 is sufficient. Right? Coming to the next question. Only statement 1 is sufficient. Next question says that in the English alphabet, the first 4 letters are written in opposite order and the next 4 letters are again in this way. In this way and so on. Right? Means the pair of 4 is written in opposite orders. Right? Now question is saying that and the y and z are interchanged at the end this way. Clear? Because 4 letters, 24, and after that remaining 2 are interchanged with each other. Which will be the 4th letter to the right of 13th one? Means 13th one right is this one plus 4. Means you need to find out the 17th letter. Right? Right of the 13th, 4th letter right of the 13th. So you need to find out the 17th letter. What is the pair of this one? 4, 4. So that means 4, 4 is 16. So 16 letters are removed, no matter they are written in opposite or these are the 16th. When we talk about these 8, these are the initial 8 letters, no matter what is the sequence, right? So 16 letters means 4, 4, 4, 4 pairs. 4 pairs covering 16 letters are written in jumbled, no matter. But the 17th one we need to find out, right? 17th one is what? Till 16, till 16, till P. P is what? Your 16th. That means till P are written in 4 pairs. Right? 4 pairs of 4, 4. That means we have written till P. After that, the 5th pair is 5th pair. 5th pair is what? 5th pair is after P. We need to find out P. After P, Q, R, S and T. This is the 5th pair, and we need to write it in the reverse order. That means we'll write it this way: T, S, R and Q. So the answer is what? 17th one is what? T. So the answer is 17th letter is T. Right? On this way we can solve this question. Clear? So 17th letter is what? T. Coming to the next. Seven books P, Q, R, S, T, U, V are placed side by side. Oh, where that's very easy question. You all could have done that one. Question is saying that 7 books are there. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. P, Q, R, S, T, U and V. R, Q, T have the blue cover. R, T and Q. Blue cover. R, Q and T have blue cover and other books have red covers. The remaining are red. So remaining are red. Remaining is red cover, right? Why I am not writing the red cover? Because the question in that last is asking about the book of old gazetters with the blue cover. So we need to focus on this one, right? The question is what? Book old gazetters with blue cover. So answer is out of R, T and Q. Now we need to find out which books it belongs to the old gazetters, right? Again question is saying that only S and U are new books and the rest are old, right? So we'll talk about the old. S and U are new, right? S and U are new, then old are P, Q, R, T and V. So common is what? Q. This time we have common. In old we have Q and R and T, right? All these three are old one. P, R and S are the law papers. P, R and S are law books. So gazetters are the remaining. So out of this R is not the gazetteur, so this is cancel out. So remaining is what? T and Q. So T and Q are the books which have the blue cover, old one and the gazetters, right? So answer is what? T and Q or Q and T, whatever it is written in the options. Clear? So answer is what? T or and Q. Coming to the next. Replace the incorrect term by the correct terms. Question is saying that one. 3, 2, 7, 4, 13, 10, 21, 18, 31, 28, 43 and 40, right? Again, sum and even place have the same logics. This is one series and this is one series. right? So I'm writing it. 3 to 7 plus 4, 7 to 13 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 and plus 12, right? Coming to this one, 4 to 10 plus 6, 10 to 18 plus 8, 18 to 28 plus 10, right? So same pattern is, but this is what? Plus 2. So this is wrong. It should be what? Plus 4. So making it plus 4, in place of this 2, it should be what? 0. So the right term is 0. Question is not asking about which is the wrong one. Question is asking about which term should be written in place of the wrong one, not asking about the wrong, right? Which odd term and even terms follow the same pattern? Replace the incorrect term by the correct term in the given sequence. So correct term is what? 0. Right? So the answer would be 0, not 2. And 2 is not provided in the options also. Right? So sequence is what? Plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10, plus 12 and so on. Coming to the next. Okay. 7b, 10a, 3c, this is 3c, 9b, and this is what? 6a. A grid is provided, 10a, 13c and question mark, and question is saying, clearly mention that there's logic in the rows, not in the columns. You need to follow the rows, right? Because two different answers are coming. If we follow the columns, the answer is different. If we follow the rows, the answer is different. So it is clearly mentioned in that one. Entire follows certain trend row wise, not column wise, right? So row wise, when we talk about 10, 7 and 10, the difference is what? 3, and B and A is provided, the remaining letter is what? C. That means difference of the number, and out of A, B, C, the remaining letter. 3 and 9, the difference is what? 6, and C and B is provided, the remaining letter is what? A. Same way, 10 and 13, the difference is what? 3, and the remaining letter is what? B. So your answer is what? 3B. Clear? So we need to write out 3B. Done? Coming to the next question. Sequence in 2 rows, and you need to find out the value of C. First and second 2 sequences are provided. The one is 8, 4, 6, 15, 52.5 and 236.25, right? In second row, the sequence is what? 5, A, B, C, D and E, and you need to find out the value of C. First of all, we need to find out the pattern. 8 to 4 into 0.5, or we can write it 1 by 2. Right? 4 to 6, this is 1.5 times of 4, that means 3 by 2 multiplied with 4 into 3 by 2 is what? 6. Again coming to this one, this is what? 2.5 times means 5 by 2. So 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 5 by 2, those next should be 7 by 2. Yeah, right? Right? Next is what again? 1, 3, 5, 7, that means 9 and divided by what? 2. So same way, this is 1 by 2, again 3 by 2 is 5 by 2. So from 5 to 1 by 2 for this one, 3 by 2 for this one, and 5 by 2 for this one. Clear? So 5 into 3, 15 into 5 divided by 8. Answer is what? 9.375. So answer is what? 9.375. Clear? Easy one, no problem. Coming to the next one. A person acts from a place A. This is place A, and person X is moving from this place, and the another person Y from a place B. This is the place B, and the person is what? Y. Moving towards each other, the places are separated by a distance of 15 kilometers. This is the question of time, speed, distance, but you can solve it with the common sense also. 15x works with the uniform speed of 1.5 kilometers, 1.5 kilometers per hour, right? But talking about the y works with 1 kilometer per hour in first hour. After that, 1.25 kilometers per hour, second hour, 1.5 kilometers per hour in the third one, and so on, right? That means in every hour he increases speed by 0.25. Now, on the basis of that information, two statements are given. You need to find out which one is correct one or not. We are talking about the second one. They take 5 hours to meet. First one we are talking about, they take 5 hours to meet. That means I assume that this is right. Then how could it possible, right? So 5 hours, A would be somewhere around this one. And 5 into 1.5, that means 7.5 kilometers A would have done. They started on the same time, right? For 5 hours, it would be what? The one way basic is what? Write down all 5 speeds. 1 plus 1.25 plus 1.5, 3 hours, 1.75, 4 hours, and 2.0. These are the 5 speeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The total distance become what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. The total distance 15 kilometers traveled, 7.5. That means the first is right. We need not to find out the answer. We just need to check out the statements are right or not. So need not to process the form. Assume that first one is right. Then follow the question, process. If it comes right, that means it is right. If not matching the data, that means it is not right. Now coming the second. So according to this one, first one is right. And the second says that they meet midway between A and B. Obviously 7.5, 7.5. So this point is what? The midway. So second is also right. So both are right is your answer. Both right. Both right is your answer. Clear? Coming to the next question. A student appeared in 6 papers. Okay. The maximum marks are the same for each paper. That's also okay. His marks in these papers are the proportions of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 is to 6 is to 7 is to 8 is to 9 is to 10. This is the proportions, all 6 papers, right? Overall, they scored second 60%. So total is what? 60% of this one. He is getting 60%. Now question asking about in how many papers did he score less than 60? So total is what? Average. So average always what? In between of these two. This is what? 5, 6, 7, 8 continuous numbers. So average is what? In between 2 means what? 7.5, which 7.5 is according to me, but according to question it is equals to what? 60%. That means question is asking about the subjects in which he is scoring less than 60 means less than 7.5. So 1, 2, and 3. How many papers are there? 3 papers. 3 subjects. Need not to process anything because the average percent is always what? Your average value. Clear? What everything is what? Total. Or you can go with the basics also, add on the values 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of that, take the average of after this one, then follow this one. Right? So answer is what? 3 subjects. Whatever is your option. Okay. The question is what? Integers are listed from 700 to 1000. 700 to 1000 and sum should be equals to what? 10. How many integers are there? Sum of the digits. Right? So 7, 8 and 9 and these 2 places are vacant. This is the possibilities. Talking about this one. For sum of digits should be 10. That means 7 is already there. That means the digits, 2 digits, sum of these 2 digits could be what? 3. So sum for this one the sum could be what? 3, and 3 can be given by 1 2, 2 1, 0 3 and 3 0. That means 4 possibilities are there for this one. Coming to this one, 8. 8 is already there. That means you can take only 2. 2 means what? 2 can be given by 0 2, 2 0 and 1 1. Right? Coming to the 9. Already is there. That means 1 is required. 1 can be done by 0 1 and 1 0. So how many possible numbers are? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So 9 numbers. 9 numbers are possible. Right? So this way we move on for the next one also. So coming to the next question. This is again a statement question, but this is different. This is not DS question. This is what? Statement and assumptions, or statement conclusions questions are there. So out of this question, say that some statement given, conclusion given, you need to find out which conclusion is right, or if no one is right. So first statement says that some cats are Elmira, right? So I'm writing this in short way. Statement number 1, some cats are Elmira, right? After that, some Elmiras are chairs, right? Again, that all chairs are table. Sorry, all chairs are tables, right? On the basis of this one, conclusion is given. So either we directly go to the conclusions, or I can draw the conclusion out of this one. Questions say the first conclusion is what? Certainly some Elmiras are table. Some Elmiras are table. Elmira is this one and table is this one. So this is the common part, chair. So this is what? Some chairs, and this is what? All chairs. That means this is your conclusions according to my rule, which we have discussed in the classes. So we can say this is 50, this is 50, this is 100, and this is what? 50. So 50, 100 on common numbers, one should be 100, and conclusion is what? This one. So first one is what? You're right. Some Elmiras are table. Right? So conclusion number 1 is right. Coming to the second one says that some cats may not be chair. We never draw a conclusion on negative part when all are given positives. May not be chairs. Some cats are may not be chair, or it could be maybe chairs, right? So we never draw the conclusion on the negative part. So answer is what? Only one is right. Only first is right. Clear? Coming to the next question. Next question says that image of consonants of the English alphabets in capitals are observed in a mirror. What is the number of image of these which do not look like the original shape? So image in capital letters look like the original, look like same is what? 10. So don't look like same is what? 26 minus 10 is equals to what? 16. So answer is what? 16 directly. If you don't know that, you can directly use one. A, and this is what? H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W and X. These are the 10. Right? Which looks like the same. And the question asking about the alphabets which don't look like the same. Right? So answer is what? 16. Coming to the next. A bank employee drives 10 kilometers towards south from her house. So assume that this is the house of the bank employee. Talking about the south. So this is what? Your east, west, north and south. Right? Question saying that drive 10 kilometers towards south. So this is what? 10 kilometers. After that, downwards left is this one. Right? He turns her left and drive another 20 kilometers. So left is this one and drive is what? 20 kilometers. All values are in kilometers, right? After that, she again turns left and drive 40 kilometers. So 40 would cross this time. So this way. So this is what your 40 value, right? 40 kilometers. After that, she turns to her right. Going this way, right is this one. Turns to her right and drive for another 5 kilometers. So this is what 5 kilometers. And after that, he again turns to the right and drive for 30 kilometers. So where would 30 go? So I am drawing this one in this way. Why we are drawing? 30 could be here, exactly here, or out of this one, right? So this is 10, this is total is 40. So out of this is 10 and the remaining is what? 30. That means this 30 would directly on this wedge, right? Because opposite sides are same. So this is what is bank and this is what home. Now question asking about the shortest distance from bank to home is what? This is 20, that means this value is also 20. This is 5, so this value is 5. So total become 20 plus 5 is equals to 25 kilometers. The answer is 25 kilometers. The shortest distance or the direct distance is the shortest distance, right? So the answer of this question is what? 25 kilometers. Again, a question is, say that boy plays with a ball and drop it from a height of 1.5 kilometers. So initial height is 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter. After that, every time the ball hit the ground, it bounced back to attain a height of 4/5 of the previous height. So I'm assuming that 4/5 of previous every time, right? So I'm assuming that this is the ground value. Drawing the diagram. Initial height is what? This one, 1.5 meter. After that, the ball will bounce to 4/5 of this one. This is what? 4/5 of 1.5. Again, drop to and then again to 4/5 of this height, right? It previous height is less than 50 centimeter. It continues bouncing till the previous height is less than 50 centimeter. That means when the height is 50 centimeter, ball stop bouncing. You need to find out how many times ball bounce. So this is called first bounce. This would called second bounce if ball bounce there, right? So first bounce, second bounce, and this way. We need to find out the values. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are the 4 options. We can go with the method also, or we can go with the flow also. Means flow means what? Your proper process, or you can go with the options also. So question saying that the last should be less than 50 centimeter. So this is what? This is GP. The first height is 1.5. The second height is 1.5 into 4/5. The third height is 1.5 into 4/5 whole square, and this way, right? We don't know the last term, but we know the value of this one. So what it could be the value of this one, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just converting that 1.5 into that centimeters. So 1.5 I'm converting, I'm removing this one. .5 meter, which is equals to 150 centimeters, right? So first height is 150 into 4/5, right? The second height is 150 into 4/5 whole square. So nth height is less than 150 into 4/5. Second means 2 power, first means what? 1 power, so n means what? N power, and it should be less than 50. So 150 into 4/5 power n is less than 50 centimeters. So 4/5 power n is equals to 50 divided by 150, 0, that means 1/3. 1/3 is the value, right? So what could be the value of this one? So this become what? A last height should be 1/3, right? So this is what? 4/5 of n. When we talking about 4/5 of n, 16/25, and this way we move on. So this process would go via the length of large way, time taking. So talking about this one, minimum values is given in the question is what? 4. So we'll focus on the fourth one, right? This is what? Second. This value comes 120. right? 80% of the 120, every time it is decreasing to 80%. 20% decreasement is there, that means remaining value is what, 80%. Question asking about the 50, that means 33% is remaining, right? Again, second is what, 120 into 4 by 5, sorry, right? 4 by 5, what we can do that, decreasement is what, 4 by 5 is the remaining value, that means every time it is decreasing by 20%, if we go with the 20% value. So first bounce is what, 80%, again it is decreasing by 20%, that means 64%. So solve it in this way also. 120 into 4 by 5, that means 24 into 4, 96. Third bounce is what, 96 into 4 by 5, this become what, 96 into 4 by 5, this becomes what, 4 4 the 16, and this become what, 384 divided by 5, right? This value become was 6.8. Fourth one, again 76.8 into 4 by 5, right? So we'll divide it in this way also, 5 divided by this one, right? So this will give you what, 61 point something on fourth one, right? Fifth height, that value, after that 4 by 5, this one is 20% we are decreasing, or we can say this in percentage form, the fifth one would give you the less than 1, that means how many bounces are there, 4 bounces would be there. Or we can say that 100 is the initial one, the first bounce means what, 20% decrease, that remaining is what, 80. Second is what, 20% of this again decreasing, that means 64. Third bounce means what, 20% of this again decreasing, means 12.8 is reduced, that means 50. 1.2. Fourth bounce again 5.12, and 10.24, that means this become what, 10.14, that means 14.06, and one fifth bounce again, this become what, 8 less than, that means it's become 33 or 32 point something, 31 point something, which is less than 1 by 3, 50 centimeters to 150, that means 1/3. So after that 33.3, so that means how many bounce would be there, 4 bounce would be there for this one. So you can solve it in this way again. So this is the calculation question, and you should have attended that one in the last. Coming to the next question. A woman ran 12 kilometers towards the north, then 6 kilometers towards her south, and then 8 kilometers towards her east. In which direction is the from her starting point? Okay. So this says that a woman, assume that this is the starting point, 12 kilometers towards north. This is north, 12 kilometers. Then 6 kilometers towards south. 6 kilometers south. This is what, east, west, north, and south. So north and again 6. So this is what, 6. And then 8 kilometers towards east. This is what, 8 kilometers. Right? In which direction is C from the starting point? So this is the direction from the starting point. And this becomes 6, this becomes 8. So obviously This is 12, 6 and 8 kilometers. Question asking about, right? Now it is asking about less than, more than, less than, more than. The direction is what? East and north. So direction is what? Northeast. This is okay. In the question, northeast direction is provided in two options. One is less than 45 degree north and second is more than 45 degree. So when we talk about this one, so this is the angle we need to find out, theta, right? So I am creating a right angle in this one. So this is 8, this is what, your 6, right? So we need to find out the theta. So we can, this is perpendicular and this is what? Base. So you have already studied that perpendicular by base is what? Tan theta. Tan theta perpendicular is 6 and this is what? 8. The value is coming what? Less than 1. Less than 1 means what? 45 degree, less than 45 degree. Answer is what? Less than 45 degree. So answer is what? Less than 45 degree and north east, right? Coming to the next question. You all have done that one. 3 raised to 2019 divided by 10. We need to find out the value of remainder. Unit digit is 7 by 10. That means the remainder is what? 7. All must have done that. Again it is saying that 3798125 P369 divisible by 7. What is the value of P? Very easy question. You all have done that. You could have done that by using, in place of P, put all 4 options and try to divide it by same way. So answer is what? This one. 7 5 are 35, 2 remaining, 29, 8, 28, 1, 18, 14 means 4 remaining, 41, 41 means what? 6 remaining, 62, again 6 remaining, this becomes 65, 63 means 2 remaining, and now 2P369 divided by 7 from this point. If we use 121 full divisible, but this is not divisible again. If we use 6, this becomes 26, 5 remaining, 53 means 4 remaining, 46 means 42, 4 remaining. So answer is what? 6. By using 6 in place of by using 6 on the place of P, we'll get the answer. Now coming to the next question, it says that, okay, from January 1, 2021, the price of petrol in rupees on the mth day of the year is 80 plus 0.1 m, and the value of m is 1, 2, 3, 4. M is what? Representing day, and after 100 it become constant, right? Petrol. And when we talk about diesel price, the equation is given on nth day is 69 plus 0.15 n, and n is for any value of n. Which day of the year 2001 the price is same, right? And options are provided 21st May, 20 May, 19th May and 18 May. That means the all options are in May. When we talk about January, February, March, April and May. So obviously 31 days, 28 days, because it is 2021. This is what? Again 31 days. This is what? 30 days. Obviously we can see it. This is what? More than 100. That means the value of m is constant, means fixed is what? 100. So what we can do that 80 plus 0.1 into 100, which is equals to 69 plus 0.15 into n, and we need to find out the value of n only. right? Solving this one, what we are getting, this become 10, 90, 69 minus 1. So 0.15 n is equals to, this become what? 90, 90 minus 69 is what? 21. Right? So n is what? 21 into 100 divided by 15. 140 days. Right? Now you need to find out the 140 days. From this one, 140 days become what? 30, 30, 90, 20, 110. Right? If we give these two, this become 120. And after that, how many days are required? 20 days more required. So answer is what? 20th of May. Sorry, 21st of May. This would, because after this one we are using. First day is what? This one. After that, this one. So 21st of May is your answer. From that means we need now to consider this one, means 140 days after 1st of January. So 1 day extra, this become what? 21st of May. So this is your answer, 21st of May. Right, coming to the next one. A biology class at the high school predict that a local population of animal will double in size every 12 years. Twice of n, means 2 times. I would say that one in this way, 2 times. 2 times in 12 years, right? The population at the beginning of the year 2021 was estimated to be 50. In 2021 it is 50. If P presents the population after n years, P is population after n years, right? P is the population after n years, then which one of the following equation represents the model of the class for the population? Right? Now we need to find out the P is equals to what? N is the years, which we don't know that n is the multiple of 12 or not, but we know that one thing, in 12 years it becomes 2 times. Right? If I say that if n is 12 years, so answer would be what? P is equals to 50 into 2. If n is the 24 years, the answer would be what? 2 pairs. 24 by 12 means 2 pairs, and it become what? 2 raised to 2 means 4 times of 50. So we can say that P is 50 into 2 raised to n by 12. If n is 12, it become what? 1 pair of 12 years, that means double. If n is 22, it become the 2 pairs of 12 years, that means into 2 to the 4 times. If the 3 pairs, then same way, if it is not the pair. So answer is what? This one. P is equals to 50 into 2 raised to n by 12. Now again, next question is saying in a class of 60% of the students are from India. Out of 100%, 60% from India. Then 40% from others. Right? Now question saying that 50% of the students are girls, 50% girl, and 50% are boys. Right? Again, if 30% of the Indian students are girl, 30% of this one is girl. Right? So 30% of 60 is what? 18. 30% of 60 is what? 18. 18% of total is what? Your girl. Right? Now question saying that then what percent of foreign students are boys? We are talking about boys. So 50% are girls, that means out of 100, 50 should be the girls. Out of 50, 18 girls are Indian, then remaining 32 girls are from this one. Right? Out of 32 girls, 8 are boys, then out of 40, 32 are girls, then boys are what? 8 boys. But now question asking about percentage, that means 8 is what percent of 40 into 100, right? So answer become what? 20%. 8 is what percent of 40? The answer is what? 20%. Because out of 40, 8 are boys. You need to find out the percentage of 8, not from total, from others. So 8 is what percent of 40? That means 8 by 40 into 100, and the answer becomes what? 20%. Clear? Again, a statement and conclusion question is there. It is saying that same way we will discuss it. Some radios are mobile. Some radios are mobile. All mobiles are computer. And some computers are watches. Some computers are watches, right? These are the conclusion statements. Conclusion one, certainly some radios are watches. We are talking about radio to watch. Mobile, all common, but computer is not 100. One is some, this is also some. So we cannot move to that one. Second says that certainly some mobiles are watches. Mobiles are watches. Again, computer is not common. That means the both are wrong. So answer is what? Neither conclusion 1 nor 2. Neither 1 nor 2. And mobiles and computer question, right? A piegram shows the percentage distribution of protein, water and other dry elements. Protein, water and other dry elements, right? It shows that protein corresponded to 16%, water to 70%, right? And the remaining is what? 14%. Obviously out of 100 we can say that one. Now question is saying that if both protein and the other dye elements correspond to P%, both protein and other, these two, so 16 plus 14 is equals to P%, which is equals to 30. So 30% question asking about, saying that it is P%. And what is the center angle of P? So total angle means for 100% the angle is 360 degree. So for 10% the angle is what? 36 degree. Question asking about for 30 degree. So into 3, this become 30 degree, 30%. So into 3, the angle become what? 108 degree. So answer is what? 108 degree, right? Simple. 70% is water, then remaining part is what? 30%. Question asking about for the center angle of 30%. So total angle is 360, the total percent is 100. So for 30%, what is the angle? 10 is equals to 36, then 30 is equals to 36 into 3, which is equals to 108 degree. So center angle become what? 108 degree, right? Coming to the next one. Joseph visits the club on every 5th day. Joseph on every 5th day. Next is says that Hers visits on every 24th day, right? And Sumit visits on every 9th day. All meet on Sunday. Then next, on which day they will meet. So LCM of these all 24, 9 and 5, right? So LCM become what? 360. Now we need to find out the weeks and odd days. That means 360 divided by 7 is equals to 3 remaining days. That means Sunday, and after Sunday some weeks are completed and remaining days are 3. Sunday plus 3, which is equals to Wednesday. So your answer is what? Wednesday they will meet again. Whenever question asking about after how many days, what would be the day after these days, we always divide by 7 and we calculate the remainder and we add the remainder in the given days to find out the next day, right? So the answer is what? Wednesday. The difference between two-digit number and the number obtained by interchanging the position of the digit is 54. So AB and BA, these are the two-digit number. So number is written in the form of 10A plus B, and this is 10B plus A. This is the writing form of numbers. And question is saying that difference of these two numbers is 54, right? That means we are getting 9 into A minus B is equals to 54. That means A minus B, the difference of digit is what? 6. Now question asking out about how can we calculate the A plus B, the sum of the digits, right? Second says that, first statement says that the sum of the two digits of the number can be determined only if the product of the two digit is known, right? So this can be determined only A plus B the whole square is equals to A minus B whole square plus 4AB. That means we need to know the product of these two digits, then only we can determine that one, right? The second says that the difference between the two digits of the number can be determined. So obviously we have determined this one, 6. So both the statements are right. So answer is what? Both right. Both the statements are right. Clear? Taking the next question. X said to Y, at the time of your birth, I was twice as old as you are at present. Twice as old as you are at present. X said this to Y. So let present is Y is Y, right? So the age of X at birth of Y is twice of present age of, that means 2Y. So present age of X is, so after 2Y, Y years have passed because Y become the Y years. That means 2Y plus Y. Or we can say that one in this way also, we can take P years. So this become what? 2P, and this become what? 2P plus P. That means total is become 3Y. But according to question, the present age of X is provided, which is equals to 42. So the Y become 14 years. That means the present age of Y is 14 years, right? Clear? And the present age is X is already provided. Checking out the statement, one says that 8 years ago, the age of X was 5 times of the age of Y. 8 years ago. Checking out this one, right? 8 years ago, age of Y. 14 minus 8. That means 6 years. And the age of X is 42. Present age is what? 42 minus 8, which is equals to 36. So this is not 5 times, this is what? 6 times, and in the statement is given 5 times. So statement 1 is wrong. Clear? Checking the second one. After 14 years. After 14 years. Second statement we are talking about. X would be 2 times of the age of Y. So present age of Y after 14 years, Y become, the age of Y become was 14 plus 14 is equals to 28, and age of X become 42 plus 14 is equals to 56. 2 times, right? So second is what? Right. Statement 2 is right only. So the answer become only statement 2 is right, not both. One is wrong, second is right. Right? Coming to the next one. If the price of an article decreased by 20% and then the new price increased by 25%, very easy question, you would have done that. Answer is what? 0%. When a certain number is multiplied by 7, the product entirely comprises only triple 1. What is the smallest such number? All 4 numbers are there, just multiply with 7 and find out the unit and second digits. On the basis of that, very easy question, you can solve it. The answer is become the fourth one, 15873. This is your answer, 15873, right? Very easy question, you all can do by multiplying normally. I will not give this one, this. A man complete 7 by 8 of job in 21 days, right? So I can say that total job is what? Total job is 8, but man has done 7 unit in 21 days. So speed of man is what? 1 unit in 3 days. 1 unit in 3 days, right? Assume like 8, this is the total unit. 8 unit means what? 8 page. Out of 8, 7 is done in 21 days. That means he is writing 1 unit means 1 page in 3 days. Now coming to the next one. How many more days will it take him to finish the job if the quantum of work is further increased by 50%? Means the work is increased by 50%. Initially the work was 8, but now the work become 50% more. That means now work is 12 unit, 50% more. But out of 12, 7 is already done. Then remaining work is out of even 5 units are remaining. Question asking about the speed is what? 1 unit in 3 days, then 5 unit is what? 15 days. So your answer is what? 15 days. So very easy if you go with the units ways. If you go with one work in how many days, and that it will take time, right? So answer is what? 15 days. Whatever it is in this is in your option, so you can take 15. Coming to the next. There are 3 points P, Q and R on a straight line such that PQ is to QR is equals to 3 and 5. PQ is to QR is equals to 3 is to 5. If n is the number of possible values of PQ is to PR, then what is the n values? You need to find out the value of n. So we are talking about the conditions, right? This is the straight line. This is P, this is Q, and this is R. So this become 3 and 5, right? On this basis, PQ and PR is 3 is to 8. First possible values. We are talking about again. This is Q, this is P, and this is R. Right? So according to question, PQ is 3, but PQ is 3 and QR is what? 5. QR is 5. So this become what? Total is 5. So this become what? 2. So according to this, PQ is 3 and PR is 2. This is the second value, right? 2 values are there. Talking about the third situations, if we want to know that. So Q could be P and Q. The main problem is what? This ratio when we talk about. So P, Q are the sequence of these 3. It could be P and R are on the corners. Q is in between. Second is P is in between. Third could be that R is in between, this way. This is first condition. This is your second condition. Third condition is this way. P, Q. No, this condition cannot be possible because QR is the larger value. If we take R is in between, the PQ become the larger one, right? So this is the third condition. But according to this, PQ is what? PQ is what? 3. So this is 3. And QR is what? 5. So it is possible? No. That means how many conditions are there? 2. So the value of n is equals to 2 is your answer. Because third condition is not possible with this ratio. right? Coming to the next question, removing this thing. On a in the series, one series is given, this B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, dash A, B, this way. So this is become what? Double A, B, A, B, A, B. So that means this is double A, B. This is double A, B, right? So what is that? Double A, B and A, double B. So what we are this? It is A, double B, double A, B, right? But the last value we are filling is what? B, to make it A, double B, right? And this one is what? A. So I'm writing the answer from the last. This become double A, B, A, double B, double A, B. So this is what? A, double B, double A, B. So this is B. So last B, A, B. In which option is given B, A, B? So answer is what? A, B, A, B, A, B. This is your answer, right? Using 2, 2, 3, 3's are digits, how many distinct numbers greater than 3000 can be formed? 30,000, sorry. Using 222 and 333, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 places remaining. Now we need to find out the distinct number. How many distinct numbers? That means we need to arrange 222 and 333 by factorial 5 ways, 5 digits. This is repetition, makes factorial 2 and factorial 3. This is what your repetitions. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by 3 into 2, 1 and 2 into 1, right? So 3, 2, 3, 2 is cancelled. This 2 by 2 times. The answer is what? 10. What is the distinct numbers? 2, 2, 3 are digits. How many distinct numbers? Sorry. 30,000 we need to create. We need to create 30,000, not 30 lakh. So out of this, 1 3 is fixed. The remaining places are 30,000, not 30 lakh, 3 lakhs. Right? This is 30,000. So that's why. So remaining places are 4. Out of these 4, 1 3 is fixed. We cannot change this one. And remaining is what? This one. This is the case. That means factorial 4 divided by factorial 2 into factorial 2. So answer become 4 into 3 into 2 divided by 2 into 1 and 2 into 1. So this 4 is cancelled out. The answer become what? 6. Right? We need to just arrange the values. And arrangement, overall values of factorial divided by the repetitions of the digits or whatever it is, letters, right? Coming to the next. The sum of 5 conjugative integers can be 100. 2 statements are given and you need to find out that above statements is the corrector. The sum of 5 conjugative integers can be 100. So we can take it in this way. Integers, conjugative integers means this one. These are the 5 conjugative integers. Sum means what? This 2, 1, 1, 1. That means 5n is equals to 100. So obviously the value of n is coming was 20. So we can take that the sum of 5 integers can be 100. Again, the product of 3 conjugative natural numbers can be equal to their sum. Yes. 1, 2 and 3. 3 conjugative natural numbers. The product is what? 6. And sum is what? Again 6. Right? So both are right. Both 1 and 2 are right. Clear? Coming to the next. A cubical vessel of side 1 meter is filled completely with water. 1 meter is the side cubical. So the volume is 1 meter cube. Meter cube means what? 1000 liter, but question is asking about in milliliters. So liter again converted to milliliters, that means 1000 ml. So answer become 3 and 3 6 zeros, that means 10 lakh. 10 lakh ml is your answer. Meter cube, 1 meter cube, the volume 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. Right? After that, you need to convert that liter in ml, and 1 liter there is 1000 ml. Coming to the next one. Amount of money was distributed among A, B, C in ratio of P is to Q is to R. A gets maximum share if P is greater than Q plus R. Obviously, if P is greater than Q plus R, that means share of A is what? Maximum. The sum, E is getting a greater value than the sum of these two. No matter what is the value of Q and R, P is getting the maximum one. So statement 1 is right. Second says C get the minimum share if R is less than P plus. Now, this is the condition. It cannot be true always. R is less than the P plus Q. That means C is getting the minimum share. It is not true every time. Assume it. This is what? 3 is to 5 is to 4. So in this case, this is P, this is Q, and this is R. So value of R is what? 4. This is always less than 8. But the less share is what? 4. P in this case. So the second is not always true, but first is always true. So the answer is only statement 1 is right. Only statement 1 is right. Right. Then Vijay sent an equal amount of money to buy some pens and pencil. Obviously, you can do that. 3 pens plus 5 pencils. And the second one is taking 2 pens and 7 pencils. That means in place of 1 pen, he is getting 2 pencils in place of 1 pen. So the value of 1 pen is twice of the pencil value. Right. So answer is what? The price of a pencil, the price of pen is 2 times the price of pencil. Price of pen is 2 times the price of pencil. Easy question. P scored 40 marks more than Q. You all can do that. The answer is what? 10%. 40 is equals to 10%. 400, 360. 360 is your answer because 10% of P is given 40 marks. So the value of P is what? 400. But Q is getting 40 less, that means 360 marks. So answer is what? 360. In this question, it is given that P scored 40 marks less than Q. Sorry, P scored 40 marks less than Q. So this is the value of Q. 10% of Q is given. So this is Q, this is P. Question asking about how much Q is scored, right? P scored 40 marks more than what I am doing. P is scored 40 marks more than Q. That means score of P is high and Q is less. In an examination, if Q is scored 10% less marks than P. So 10% of P is what? 40 marks. This is the difference between these two. So by the way, we can solve the question. So Q is getting 360 and P is getting 400. And question asking about the marks of Q. That means the answer is 400. A person P asks one of his 3 friends X how much money he had. X replied, if Y gives me rupees 100. This question can be solved with the options. You can solve with the options like these are 3 friends X, Y and Z. Question says that if I am going with the options, first option, if I am taking 360, if I do this, 360 means what? 120, 120, but 120. But original value is what? Because same value after when Z gives 40 rupees to X, then initial value would be 80, 120 and 160. Now, we check the condition. Condition said if Y gives 40 rupees to X, then value of Y become the half of the Z. Right? If this gives, it become what? 80. 80 and this becomes half of the Z1. So the answer is what? 360. We have taken option B. We can go with this one, right? Option B means 360 is your answer. Total is 360. You can check the option A also. I am giving you the hint for the option A, X, Y and Z. Why it is wrong. And after that, other options you can check. 420 is given. 420 means what? 140. 140, 140. So original is what? 140 and 1 80. But if gives 40, this become 100. 100 is not half of the 180, right? So that's why this is wrong one. So answer is what? 360. Mathematics code is given. This is one. This is what? I'm just giving the hint of that one. LBSI -1 +1 -1 +1. So -1 +1 is the pattern. So we need to find out the code of chemistry. So first is -1 means starting with B. Two options are starting. Second is +1 BI, in which we have all the options, two options, BID. This is become -1 D. M +1 means what? N. BIDN. BIDN we have in one option only. This is BIDN HTSSX. HTSSX. This is your answer. So need not to convert that all. Just match the option. Right? Again, at which one of the following times do the clock hours hand and the minute hands make the 180 degree. So we all know that when we talk about this one, this is the position of 7. When we talk about 7, 5, this becomes this one. This is not 80. So the answer is what? 705 and 71. Between of this, it will make angle of 180 degree. When we think about 75, it looks like 180 degree. But problem is what? This hour's hand moved a little bit, means 2.5 degree. Right? It moved 2.5 degree in this direction though. So this angle is less than 180, this angle is more than 180. So exact angle would be when this move in this directions also. In between of 705 and 7 and 10. Coming to the next. In an objective type question, total questions are 90 plus 5 and -2. These are marking. So difference we are making is what? If one question is wrong, that means we have lost 5 plus 5 and we have given -2 also. So 7 marks difference would be there by doing one wrong question. Out of that question saying that completing question, and he is getting 387 marks. 387 marks he is getting. So we assume that all are right. All are right. That means he should have got 90 into 5 means 450 marks. But he is getting 387. The difference is what? 50 and 63. Difference 60. This difference is due to what? Some wrong questions would be there. Some wrong question would be there. The difference of 63 screening, but one wrong question create a difference of 7 marks. Then how many questions are there to create a difference of 63? 7. This one, that means 9 question. You can clearly think that if you are doing one question right, if you are attempting a question, if it is right, it will give you +5. But if it is not right, +5 is moved. You are not getting +5. And you are giving 2 marks from your score, that means -2. So one question, wrong question, in overall projection at giving you 7 marks difference. That's why we are assuming all are right, but it's wrong. That means +5 is less and -2 is also there. So difference of 7 questions would be there. Right? So the answer is what? 9 question. Okay, one sum is given, 3p plus 4p. PP and double PP, and the value is RQ and 2. PQ are the different. What is the arithmetic mean of the such possible sum? That means we need to find out the RQ2 divided by 4. Right? The value is what? Sorry, arithmetic mean of such possible sums. So this sum could be differ. So P, 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 and you are getting 2. That means 4P. 4 into P is equals to 2 and some numbers. So what is the possible value of P could get? That means which number is multiplied by 4 gives you 2. So P could be 3 because 4 3s are 12. And it could be 8 also. 8 3s are 8 4 are 32. right? So when we are taking about 3, when P is 3, the RQ2 become 12 means 2, carry forward 1, 3, 4, 7 and 1, 8, and this become 6, 8 and 6, 14. So this become 142. When P is equals to 8, we are taking 8 for the 32, means 2 is there already, no problem. 3 carry forward, 3, 3, 6 plus 4, 10, and this is what? 16. 16 plus 10 is what? 262. We need to find out the average of these two. 2, 3, 4, 404 divided by 2, that means 202 is your answer. Plus these two plus divided by 2, average of this sum. So answer is what? 202. Right? We just need to find out the value of P's. It could be 3 also, it could be 8 also. On the both bases, we solve the questions. Consider following table. It is asking about the run score in the test match. What you need to do, the total run divided by the total ball, whichever is giving the most percent is your answer. Means run on each ball. Right? So obviously by which the answer is what? B. We can directly check out. C and D are out of the race, and the remaining is what? 61 on 99 for A when we talk about, and 14, 75 runs out of 175 balls, and for B it is what? 55 runs out of 97 balls. This is 55%. Score is what? C is very less, 125 on 35, 125, and D is what? 25 on 105. So this is what? 25%, and this is what? Around of 20% something, around of 25, less than 25. This is around of 13 or something, 20% around, approximately 20 and approximately 25, and this is approximately 56, and this is approximately 42 point something. So which is the higher one? 56, that means B. Total run and total ball, right? Next question says that half of the villagers of the certain place have their own house. House have 50%, means half, or we can say it 1 by 2, right? 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy. 1/5, that means 20%. Sorry, I should write in this way. Question is saying 1/5 of the villagers, that means 20% villagers cultivate paddy. 1/3 of the villagers are literate. 1/3, that means 33.33% is literate, and 4/5 of the villagers are under 25. Under 25 years age, it 4/5. 4/5 means is equals to 80%. Which one of the following statements correctly? Right, when we talk about the literate one, if I assume that the person who has house and 50% and remaining 50, this 80 would cover this value, 80 would not cover this one, 80 would cover some value in this one also. So we can say that some person under 25 age has house and are literate, right? Because it could be possible that paddy 20% are different and these 80% are different, but we take this one, overlapping would be there for 30%, right? So coming to the statement, one says that all the villagers who have their own house are literate. Not necessary, because this 33.33 means 1/3 portion and 1/2 portions could be different one, right? Out of this 100%. Second says that some villagers under 25 years of age are literate. Obviously, it could be possible. Some villagers under the 25 years age are literate. It could be possible, that one, right? Third says that only half of the villagers who cultivate paddy are literate. Not necessary. Next says that no villagers under 25 years of age has his own house. This is wrong, because has own house. So the answer is what? Some villagers under the 25 years age are literate, because 23 overlapping is there. If the sum of these values above the 100%, that means some portions are available in these two, common portion is there, right? So this is giving you more than 100. That means some common portion is there, means overlapping. The intersection part is there. So that means some person under 25 years age are literate. Clear? Coming to the next statement are there. Some greens are blue. Some greens are blue, right? And second says that some blues are black. Conclusion number 1, some greens are black, wrong. Wrong, because this is sum, so we cannot draw any conclusion out of this one. Second says that no green is black, negative, obviously it is wrong. No green is black. This is again wrong. Second says that all greens are black, again wrong. Black, this is again wrong. Next says that neither all blacks are green. All blacks are green, again wrong. So all are wrong, and basically the answer is what? No green is black, mean conclusion number 2, and some greens are black, conclusion number 1. The answer is what? Either 1 and 2, but is not available in the options. So that's why we are using neither conclusion 1, nor 2, nor 3, nor 4. That means all are wrong. All are wrong. Right? Coming, question is given 10th of October 2027 day. So 2000 leap year plus 26 current year plus 10 plus October, right? So 2000 value leap year is what? Oh, sorry, value comes 0, 26 years plus 6 leap years, 10 is the date, and plus October means what? 3, 6, 2, 8. 27 means without leap year, that means 1 day is remaining. 1 day remaining means 8 minus 8, 0, or I would say that 15 minus 8. So January is 3 plus February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, right? Overall divided by 7. So what we are doing, we are just making the pair of 7, 3, 4, 3, 7, 3, 3, 6, 2 means 1, 3, 3, 6 and 1, 0. Right? This is what 5 remaining. This is what 3 remaining. 11 and 3, 14. Everything is completed. So the answer become what? Your Sunday. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and this one. Right? So answer is what? Your Sunday in this one. Now coming, what is the value of x in the sequence? 2, 7, 22, 67, 202, x and 1822. This is what? Into 3 plus 1. Into 3 plus 1. So the answer will come what? Into 3 plus 1. That means 202 into 3 plus 1. This is equal to 606 plus 1 is 607. And that's your answer. Clear? So this is your complete CSAT examinations. We have discussed math and reasoning questions. The level was moderate. We cannot say that very easy or very tough, but easily, if you want to qualify that one, easily out of these 52, 53 questions, 50 questions, you can easily attempt 40 questions in 2 hours. That means the qualifying is very easy. If you want to qualify, just go with some easy question, you can easily qualify that one. Clear? Thank you.